welcome back to my channel. This video is going to be a how I bring back my curls after getting a silk press. This is what we're working with right now because I just keep my hair up most of the time. I have a full video. I'm gonna actually take this off, I think. I have a full video on my channel already with my wash day routine, but this routine that I do after the silk press is just kind of making sure to get even more moisture and more hydration back in my hair to bring back the curls. This is the length of my hair in the front, and the back is a little bit longer. So I guess like I called it medium length hair. A little bit past my shoulders and the back is longer. But the back of my hair doesn't stay as straight as long because I go to the gym and I sweat. First thing I'm doing is just kind of combing out any knots. I don't always, but most of the time before my wash day routine, I do an oil. This time I'm going to do even more, and I'm actually going to do 2 different types of oil because I've been recently using rosemary oil, which apparently is good for growing your hair back. You can see I just kind of cover it because I'm a little insecure about it. From postpartum hair loss, I'm probably tying my hair up too often to be honest. You can see I have some hair loss here. And actually, I've only been using this for like less than a week, and already you can kind of see the new growth coming. So I feel like it's working pretty well. I know people talk about Mary's Ruth, that like liquid vitamin. So I'm debating adding that in as well, but I do still take a postnatal because I'm still breastfeeding. So I feel like taking both at the same time is a little bit of an overkill, so I don't know. And then I know like Nutrafol is amazing. People always talk about it, but it's so expensive. So I'm gonna try this first and see. And if I'm not seeing like as much improvements as I want to, maybe I'll hop on that. I just take this and primarily put it in those spots that I really want the hair growth. It actually comes with this comb attachment too, if you want to comb through your hair. For the rest of my hair, because I'm not gonna use this all over my hair, I'm gonna be using almond oil. People have different thoughts on putting oil in your hair before washing it. I've found that it really helps with getting moisture back in my hair. I just kind of put the oil all over until I feel, like there's enough. I think that was a little too much. I have quite thick hair, so I do have to use a lot of oil. The oils will be in my hair up until probably like at least 1, and it's like 8:15 right now. Let's say like 1:30 actually. A little cutie little bun, and I will check back in when I'm doing the next step. I'm out of the shower. As you can see, you might be thinking, Nicole, why didn't you just take a shower here? Our shower in our bathroom, like our ensuite bathroom, has been broken for a while now. We really just need to get the whole shower portion of this bathroom renovated at least, but we might just do the whole bathroom. I'm talking quieter now because the babies are sleeping, but this is what my hair is looking like post-washing, and you can see like the front pieces are shorter here, and then the back pieces are a little longer. If you have been putting off getting a trim, I highly recommend, because it does make detangling your hair, this is a little dark, it does make detangling your hair much easier. But before detangling, I am going to deep condition, and I'm using this hair mask, shea butter and coconut oil from Trader Joe's. Shea butter and coconut oil both work very, very well in my hair. You'll see later that I use shea butter after deep conditioning as well. And I also like the Way has a deep conditioner. I like that one as well. I use quite a lot. We'll start with this and see how we go with that. This is the texture of it, if you're wondering. It's like a little bit of stickiness, but it's very thick, which is what I need because I have very thick hair, and my hair is also quite dry. Like it leans on the dry side. If I don't put a lot of moisture in it, it will get dry very quickly. See, like that only covering like this much of my hair, basically just like 1/4 of it. So I'm gonna do that amount again. Back of my hair is actually not as thick as the front, I feel like. My curls are still looking actually looser than they normally do because my hair was obviously straight for like 2.5 weeks. So it's still kind of like getting to its normal state. I can feel some pieces that are dry. Adding a little more. It's back here. The shower cap. This is kind of like what I was talking about earlier. You can kind of see the new growth coming in already. I I highly, highly recommend the rosemary oil. I think it's working really good. It's been 2.5 hours. This is, you wanna see? I actually ended up tying this little scarf on my head. This is a really good way if you wanna deep condition your hair during the day and you need to be out and about. Like I wear my hair like this sometimes anyway, usually when I need to wash it. So I ended up doing that actually just because I wanted to lay down and not get the couch wet because the babies were napping, like I said. And then also this added some heat, which when you're deep conditioning, like if you had, what's it called? Like a big blow dryer, like a hood blow dryer. If you have that with your deep conditioning your hair, that's also really good for your hair. I don't have one of those. I'm not gonna film in the shower because it was getting so steamy in there. I feel like all the clips were messed up anyway, but just know I'm gonna rinse this out and leave my hair drying for a bit, and then I'll show you how like I detangle, what things I put in my hair to moisturize it, all of that. My friend and my friend. Oh wow, you can say excuse me. Out of the shower, actually washed Miss Girl's hair too, so that's what you hear in the background. She's playing with this little toy train. And I have been having both of our hair dry in a towel for like, for about 5-10 minutes. I'm gonna put this leaf conditioner in our hair. It is the Palo Santo from Pattern. It's actually almost out, so it's almost time to get some new ones. This is what I'm starting with. I've noticed that I actually don't have to put that much of this leave-in conditioner in, and it does a pretty good job, especially if I'm doing other things to moisturize my hair well. Like I think that was mostly enough, maybe a little more, doing this much more. Choo choo. You can say excuse me, mama. Choo choo sleeping?
No.
No. I'm actually gonna wrap my hair back up just because it's close. Just because it's kind of close to nighttime and I don't really want to sleep on super wet hair, but I also do need to detangle, so I don't want my hair to completely dry. But I'm gonna leave it probably in this towel for like 5 minutes or so, and then I'll detangle while Miss Girl's playing. I'm gonna add some deep conditioner to her hair. This is plenty for her hair. She's a baby, but she does have quite long hair. But yeah, I'll check in. I feel like this video is just like something checking in, because it's a process, you know. If you have curly hair in general, you know. If you have 4C hair, you know for sure the process is long. And I actually make my process like not as involved as you could be. I think that's why I like sharing these videos, because a lot of other videos out there, I feel like people are doing like a lot. And I did back in the day. I did more than I do now because I had a little bit more time before having 2 babies. But now I gotta make it as quick as possible. It's been another 5 minutes. Again, you're gonna hear my daughter in the background because she is playing with her train little toy. And I'm gonna do the final step. Well, it's basically the final step. There'll be one more step in the morning. We have to do my least favorite part, and that is detangling. Let me grab some clips. And if you're wondering, since I did say I have 2 babies, my other baby is with my husband, picking up our groceries for the week, which he just texted me. Oh, he said, should I grab a bottle of wine for tonight? I said, no, thank you, unless you want it. Just the past 2 weekends I've drank, and I'm not a big drinker. Like normally I drink probably maximum once every other month, and lately the past 2 weekends straight I've drank, so just a little bit over it. And I'm using the unbrushed brush. I have a full video on the unbrushed brush. If you have thick hair, you need the unbrushed brush. If you have curly hair, you need the unbrushed brush. If you have 4C hair, it's basically non-negotiable. I'm so sorry, but it is. So I'm going to go in, and that's it. That section's already done, which is just, oh, what a relief, you know? I still hate detangling, but this brush has made it that much better. Now I'm going in with some coconut oil and shea butter. This shea butter is actually from Ghana. That's where my parents are from. My mom makes this for me. She mixes the shea butter with the coconut oil and like whips it up. And it's very, very good for my hair. My hair soaks it in. My hair loves the moisture, as I said. I'm gonna twist my hair mostly just to kind of make it not as tingly, but I'm not trying to twist it to get like a twist out. So my twists are gonna be bigger than I feel like most people do for a twist out. Oh, the relief of detangling your hair that quickly. Wow, wow, wowie. Yeah, I'll actually go ahead and twist this because it's already gonna be big. So I'm gonna take the 2 sections and just twist them around each other. If I wanted to do a twist out, I would have done each of these in its own section. If not, actually split each section into 2, really get like the full defined twist out. But I'm mostly just looking for my hair not tangling up immediately, because that is what it will do. All right, I'm gonna continue on. I feel like you don't need to watch me do each section because that will just get very repetitive and boring. So I will probably at this point maybe show you a little bit of what my hair looks like when the twists are in, and then show you tomorrow once I take it out. Or actually maybe the next day, because I don't think I have anything to do tomorrow, so I might just leave it in for 2 days. But yeah, I'm feeling good about my hair being curly again. I just feel more like myself, which is so interesting because my mom relaxed my hair since I was like 3 or 4, like quite young. So for so long I was used to my hair being straight and that whole process. And then like when I did the big chop and cut off all my hair, and then obviously I've had my hair, well, not obviously, but I've had my hair natural since then. That was end of 2015. Just interesting that like I went so much of my life with my hair straight, and then now like with my hair straight, I feel less like myself than with my hair curly. And what a wonderful transformation, because this is the hair I was born with. I should feel the most comfortable with it, right? You should feel the most comfortable with your natural hair too. This is the amount of breakage I got that came off while I was detangling, if it would focus. This is the least amount of breakage I've had from detangling ever, I think, but definitely since having babies. She's still playing next to me. So if anything, rosemary oil is definitely helping with shedding, which that's crazy. Very pleased about that. It's Monday. I'm having some like, if I'm not focused on the camera, I'm having some like weird things going on with my eyes right now. I want to take out the last twist out with you, and then I just kind of pull apart the pieces gently. And like I said, because I did such big sections, my twist out isn't like defined, and also it's quite hard for me to get very defined curls because I have true 4C hair. I always say like if 4Z was a thing, that's what I have. And so like when you think of like the coils and stuff, like that's just not really going to happen with my hair. I can make it happen more if I do like small sections of twists, but that takes quite a lot of effort and quite a lot of time that I just don't want to invest in my hair at this moment with my lifestyle right now. I'm gonna go in with from Bread, their hair oil. I love this hair oil. I use it in Jude and Lev's, my daughter and son's hair as well. And I use it in my hair. Just gonna take a little bit, kind of add it in. And this is also what I'll do. I'll add this in my hair probably like once a week or so to add in like some shine and moisture, especially when my hair is straight. Actually, I like this oil because it makes it so like your hair is really shiny. And I think when your hair is straight and shiny, it looks good. I will probably actually put my hair up. Should we do that? I'm trying not to do my puffs as tight as normal to not upset my edges because, like I said, I'm trying to grow those back. You're wondering what the 4C hair girlies go through? This is a lot of it. Like our hair takes a lot of care. And something I try to tell myself is that it takes a lot of care because it's so special. Because if you think about it, most things that take a lot of care are very expensive, very demure, very cutesy. But in all seriousness, there's a lot of things that are very special. Like you put a lot of care into it, you pay a lot of attention to it, you're gentle with it. I think about the most special people to me in the world are my babies, and I put a lot of care and time into making sure I'm raising them in the way that I want to. So, I don't know, the fact that my hair takes so much time and care should let me know how special it is. I hope this video is helpful, either if you just kind of wanted my wash day routine, which I do have another video on that goes, I think, a little bit more in depth. Now I'm rambling, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here. I hope it was helpful, and I hope you're hanging out with me. Bye.